Guys, how's it going? I have a new money guide on GTA for everyone. This entire guide is solo based. In order to make the best solo guide possible, I did not have anyone help me with this. I did not even have anyone protect me during any of this. I'll say straight at the start, if you own some businesses, you can do part of this guide, but to maximize this guide, you need a nightclub, a coke, meth, counterfeit cash business, a crate warehouse, a bunker, and a vehicle warehouse. I know you need a lot of businesses on this, but if you own these businesses, you can make a lot of money with this solo guide. I don't want to waste anyone's time, but if you don't own the majority of these businesses, this guide won't be for you. If you do, however, you don't need any help. You can do everything solo and make a ton of money from these businesses. There's a lot of businesses, but I will make this as simple as possible. So here we go. Let's get started. Now, the first thing we are going to want to do is buy supplies for our bunker. If your bunker is upgraded, this will create $140,000 worth of guns, which you can sell in the city for $210,000. This will produce in 2 hours and 20 minutes. The reason we are buying supplies is so that we don't have to continuously steal them. That wastes time. When it finishes producing on that batch, you will always have one delivery vehicle. After that, go to your nightclub and set your technicians to produce cargo, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation. These are the most profitable businesses to choose in the nightclub. Now, what I recommend doing next is to go AFK on the security cameras when you are doing something else. Let's say you have homework to do, you're going to sleep, or you have something else to do. If you go AFK on these cameras, you will not be kicked. This will allow your nightclub and bunker to produce while you are not there. On the Xbox, you need to turn the idle settings off or you will be kicked. Make sure you disband MC and CEO so you are not charged business fees and you won't be rated either. As I have said before, do not worry about your PS4 or Xbox One overheating. The next gen consoles are meant to stay on for long periods of time. I have left my PS4 on for 4 days once with no problems. So, if you're going to sleep, just leave your console on that night, go AFK on these security cameras, and your bunker will produce all night. Will make you a ton of money for the next day. I'll go over what to do with the nightclub at the end here. But for now, what are we going to do in between when the bunker and the nightclub is producing? The first thing we will do is steal supplies for all the MC businesses except document forgery. Don't bother with document forgery because it will be a waste of time. Now, I know what some people are going to say is steal supplies, but you always say to buy them. Buying supplies is better. However, because we are going for solo sales, we need to sell smaller amounts, so we only get one delivery vehicle. Stealing supplies will give us 1 bar or 2. If you pick up a drop, it will always be 1 bar, but if it's a vehicle such as a van or a bike, it will give you 2 bars. I have tested it, and in order to get one vehicle for weed and counterfeit cash and meth, you need to sell about 1.25 bars. But it would be easier just to sell 1 bar. For coke, you can sell 1.5 bars and you will get 1 delivery vehicle. In order to produce 1 bar for the weed and counterfeit cash business, you need to steal 2 bars of supplies. In order to produce 1 bar for the meth business, you need to steal about 3 bars of supplies. And to produce 1.5 bars of coke, you will need to steal about 4 bars of supplies. The number of product you will get will be close to 1 bar, but it won't be exact. You may get a vehicle which will get you 2 bars, like I said earlier, so you might go a little bit over it. You might have 2 vehicles. If you have 2 vehicles, you can sell that. That's doable. Just don't ever sell 3 vehicles in an MC business, because even though you still can sell 3 vehicles, if you sell 3 vehicles, it feels like you're rushing constantly. If you sell 2 vehicles, make sure you do that in a solo public session. Don't do that in the lobby of other people because you're going to leave a vehicle there at the business and then somebody's going to go and blow it up. If you sell 1 vehicle, sell it in a populated lobby. The reason that I recommend selling in a populated lobby is because you get a big bonus. I'm going to talk about that a little later. Now here I'm going to show you guys what I do every hour while the businesses are producing and the nightclub. So you're going to want to try to find a really small lobby, not a small lobby where it's empty, but I personally recommend a lobby of at least 3 people. And the reason I recommend it with 3 people is because if there's 3 people in that lobby, business battles will spawn every 15 minutes. And these are really great. They'll help you fill up the nightclub. In this case, I'm going for cargo, so I'm collecting 2 cargo crates, and 1 cargo crate takes 70 minutes to produce in the nightclub. So if I collect 2 right here, that's 140 minutes knocked off the clock. That's $20,000 in cargo. Plus you get $20,000 from the activity as well. So $40,000 in total. And you can do these every 15 minutes, so long as 6 people don't join. If 6 people join, then free mode activities could possibly reset the timer. But hey, if you're in a small lobby like this, like with 3 people, put on a stopwatch. I like to use my smartphone and keep an eye on the timer. And every 15 minutes, there's going to be another business battle spawning, and you can go for it. Now, the other things that you're going to want to do while waiting for those business battles is get a buzzard. If you own it through your CEO, this will help you out a lot. And I like to do Headhunter. Headhunter is the most simplest CEO work. Go around the city, kill 4 targets right here. Don't do it in the countryside because the targets are much farther apart. Do that really quickly. Got $20,000. Then what I like to do is I like to go back to my terabyte and I like to start the client job called Diamond Shopping. I run right in here, collect the briefcase. You don't need to use the drone on the terabyte. You can just run straight into the jewelry store and collect the package. Don't use the drone. It'll waste time. Deliver that. Get 31,000. That's delivered. We're already up at the 51,000, but technically we're at 71,000 because of the business battle as well. That goes straight into the bank. And then what I also like to do is every hour I like to sell a car right up here at Los Santos Customs. This area north in the city is where the nicer cars tend to spawn. I stole an Ocelot right here. Gonna sell this for $8,000. Delivering it in here. And you can sell a car every 48 minutes. So also make sure you keep an eye on your stopwatch. It's easy money. You can get an easy $8,000 if you sell a good car right there. That car is sold now. Now we are up to 79,000 because remember we got $20,000 in the bank from that business battle. Then we go back to our terabyte, and what I'd like to do is I like to source a top range car. To source top range cars, you need to have 10 standard and 10 mid range cars in your vehicle warehouse, and then you will only source top range cars. So right here, I source a Roosevelt car, selling it, delivered it to the buyer. And we sold it for $99,000. So we're going to round that up to pretty much $100,000, but $80,000 profit because we invested $20,000 in the car. So we got $100,000 in the bank, $80,000 from import-export, $20,000 from the business battle. Plus, we also have all that money from the Headhunter, the Diamond Shopping, and the car that we stole. So right after that, another 15 minutes passes, and another business battle spawned. Took the Insurgent, dropped it off here, 2 of 2 product delivered. Nicely filling up the nightclub. So when you keep delivering these business battle goods to your nightclub, you can fill up your nightclub pretty fast. You get free cargo, and you also get paid for it in the bank right there. So then what I like to do, go back to the terabyte again, and this is where the CEO crates come in handy now. I personally recommend the Darnell Bros warehouse because it's right off the highway. But what you're going to do is you're going to source 3 crates. And remember, source in a small lobby. Because if you source 3 crates in a small lobby, the risk of your crates getting attacked is very minuscule. So we sourced 3 crates. We delivered that. Then we head right back to the terabyte. We source another top range car. Car is sourced. We deliver it to the warehouse right here. Z-Type has been delivered to the warehouse. Go in here. Customize the car, invest $20,000 in it, sell it for $100,000. That's $80,000 profit. Delivered it right here. I sold it for $95,000. Had a small crash along the way, but anyways, you could get this up to $100,000. So we already got $200,000 in the bank. We got $40,000 from the business battles, and we got about $160,000 from the import-export. We go back to our buzzard, start up another Headhunter, another $21,000, $82,000 in cash also. Right after that, we're going to head on over to our terabyte. We go back in here, we source 3 crates again. Sourcing 3 crates, it's the most expensive, but it's also the most effective. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to collect 9 crates in total. Collect 9 crates in each warehouse. So you have 2 warehouses, you can fill them up simultaneously, but 9 crates. The reason that we're going for 9 crates is because if you go above 9 crates, if you sell 10 crates, you'll have 2 delivery vehicles. If you sell 9 crates, you will always have 1 delivery vehicle. So make sure you source 9 crates. Then we go back to our terabyte, 30 minutes passed on the cooldown. We do another diamond shopping. We take this back, and we deliver that. Once we delivered that, we get $30,000. We're up to $112,000 in cash. But remember, we have $40,000 in the bank because of those 2 business battles, $20,000 each. We have another $160,000 in the bank from those 2 top range cars. So $200,000 in the bank plus $112,000. That's $312,000 in 1 hour. But we also sourced those 9 crates in 1 hour. And if we add up those 9 crates, estimated around because we purchased them, it'd be an extra $100,000 there. So around $412,000 in 1 hour. And remember, our nightclubs are producing during this, and the bunker is producing. The nightclub we sell at the end of the day, but the bunker you can produce every 2 hours and 20 minutes. So nice, those things are producing. And we're going to move on to the MC businesses now, because the MC businesses, after around an hour, most of them will be ready. So let's check up on them and let's see how much they sell for. Okay, so here we are selling to businesses, and when we sell in a populated lobby, we're going to want to take a look around the lobby, check if anybody's in the facility, and see if people are killing each other like crazy. If people are killing each other like crazy, don't recommend selling in that lobby. This lobby is generally peaceful, so we're going to sell in it, take advantage of the bonus. Remember, sell a bar to a bar point 25 for these businesses, you will have one delivery vehicle. So we're selling the weed business for $63,000. We're selling that in a full lobby. That's going to give us a $630 bonus per player. Instead of $63,000, we got $77,490. So we got a $14,000 bonus. It's not big, but it's better than nothing. So if you want to really take advantage of these MC businesses, sell in populated lobbies because you will get a bonus. If you were selling in bulk, this bonus would be much bigger, but we're selling right here solo. We're selling small shipments, so we get one vehicle. So here we're selling counterfeit cash for $73,000. We always have one delivery vehicle. If we sell a bar to a bar point 25 of product, deliver this right here. Let's see. And we got $91,000 instead of $73,000. So it's increasing with the value of the product. Now let's move on to the meth business. Let's sell meth here. Let's see, how much are we selling it for? $89,250. Make a delivery here of the boat. Instead of $89,000, we got $129,000. So you see, it's increasing. Some people are going to say, I don't want to sell in a populated lobby because I don't want my stuff getting destroyed. Here, there's not really that much of a risk because you're selling such a small amount. You're only selling a bar to a bar 25 of supplies. So it's not that big of a sale. And even if somebody does attack you, in this case, I'm getting attacked right here by this guy who couldn't mind his own business. All you gotta do is just close your application or just find a new session and you'll still get the majority of that product back. You'll lose a tiny bit of it, but you will still get the majority of it back. I was selling cocaine crates right there. I was selling 3 cocaine crates for 1.5 bars of product. I lost only 1 crate when I left the session there, so it is worth the risk selling in these lobbies. Okay, so we sold cocaine now. We sold that instead of $126,000, we sold it for $148,000. So we made a $22,000 bonus. Now that we've sold all the MC businesses, let's move on to our CEO crates. So right here in this warehouse, we're going to sell 9 crates. That sells for $126,000, and it's always one delivery vehicle. As long as you sell 9 crates, it will always be one delivery vehicle. Don't go over 9 crates because the second it's 10, you're going to have 2 vehicles. So right here, we got the Cuban plane. Let's fly the plane to the destination. We get it over here, kill this last guy, and look at that. Instead of $126,000, we got $151,000. So that's a $1,260 bonus per player because it's a 1% bonus. Spawn our buzzard, and now what we're going to do is we're going to head on over to the bunker because the bunker is the closest location. Bunker takes 2 hours and 20 minutes to produce. Remember, the $140,000 worth of guns, it turns into $210,000 for guns. You're going to want to buy supplies when you sell your bunker because by the time you deliver it, then the next batch of supplies will be delivered, and then you can start producing again immediately. So you don't have to go back to the bunker and resupply. So as long as you sell under $175,000, it will always be one vehicle. $140,000 turns into $210,000. Sell that. That's $2,100 bonus per player. Instead of $210,000, we got $247,000. Nice bonus there. We move on to our second CEO crate warehouse, selling 9 crates again. Deliver the truck here. Nice. Look at that. $148,000. The bonus is determined 1% of the value depending on the players in that lobby. So like for a $126,000 sale, it will be $1,260 per player. And look at that. Our bunker supplies have been delivered. So our bunker supplies have been delivered when we made that sale, and bunker is producing again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sell the nightclub, the last business. Look at that, $1,142,000. All of this was produced in one day. This was produced in one day, leaving my PlayStation on the night before, going AFK on the cameras, and then doing various business battles. And when you're selling in a populated lobby, make sure you activate Ghost Organization when you drive like half the mile there, so you still have plenty of time to deliver it with Ghost. And you're going to get a huge bonus. If you sell it over $1 million like me, you get a very, very big bonus. So instead of getting $1,140,000, we got $1,239,000. Wow, look at that. That is a $100,000 bonus right there. And sell over $1 million because the max cut that Tony will take is $100,000. In that case, we were getting around a $10,000 bonus per player. Pretty good. Let's move on to our calculations. Okay, so here we come to our calculations. So let's say we sell a car every 48 minutes. That's $8,000. We do 2 headhunters, $20,500 each one. Adds up to a total of $41,000. We do 2 diamond shopping, $31,000 each. We get $62,000 in total. we steal 2 top range cars. Remember, we have to pay $20,000 to upgrade them. We sell them for $80,000 each, sell 2 in 1 hour. That's $160,000. We do 3 business battles. We get $20,000 per each one, adds up to a total of $60,000. And we also get the free cargo in our nightclub. If we do that every hour, we will be making between $300,000 to $400,000. You could even make 3 headhunters in here. You could fit them in, or you could even try to fit in another top range car. We're also going to be sourcing those crates in that hour. So if you source the 9 crates in the hour, you do 2 headhunters, do 2 diamond shopping, 2 top range cars, 3 business battles, you'll be making around $300,000 to $400,000. Now, let's move on to our sales. Moving on to our sales right here, let's say that we source 9 crates to our CEO cargo warehouse. That will cost $54,000. That's 3 crates at a time. It's better to buy 3 crates at a time because then you just have to make 3 deliveries. We spend $54,000 on that. We get $126,000 back, but if we sell that in a populated lobby, we'll get a $1,260 bonus per player. You can get up to $151,000. We could probably get a few more thousand if we sell it in a complete full lobby, because I was selling in a lobby of like around 20 players here. So we do that 2 times a day. You can make around easy $200,000 profit from that. Weed, we're selling for $63,000. And it would sell for $77,490 in a populated lobby because that's $630 bonus per player. And remember, the weed and the counterfeit cash and the meth and the coke, they're going to be kind of small because we're selling small amounts here to get 1 delivery vehicle. If you want to sell 2 vehicles, you can sell 2 vehicles if you want, but do that in a lobby that's completely empty, because then you'll leave 1 vehicle behind. Somebody could easily go back there and blow it up. In this case here, we have 1 delivery vehicle. We can easily sell it in a populated lobby and make a big bonus. So I wouldn't recommend going for that second vehicle unless you're playing in an empty lobby. Now right here, counterfeit cash, $73,500, and we sold it for $91,875. That is a $730 bonus per player. It's going to be increasing. And counterfeit cash and weed and meth, they're both 1 to 1.25 bars. You sell that amount, you'll have 1 delivery vehicle. If you go over that amount, you'll have 2. Now meth, $89,250 we're selling for. We got about $129,000 back, but I'm going to round it up to $120,000 because we had the boat mission, so I'm going to take $9,000 off because not everybody gets the boat mission. And then coke, we were selling 3 Coke crates. That's $126,000. That's a $1,260 bonus per player. Coke is the best business to sell solo. Just produce 3 crates. You can sell that. You can sell up to 1.5 bars. It'll always be 1 delivery vehicle. We sold it for $148,000, so we made a $22,000 bonus there. The bunker, this is the only business that you're going to want to buy supplies for in the solo guide. Normally, it's best to buy supplies for the MC businesses as well, but that's if you're selling in bulk. If you want to sell solo, this is how you gotta do it. You gotta steal these supplies. Now for bunker, it's best to buy supplies because you can sell a full batch, and it'll be 1 delivery vehicle. This will prevent you from constantly wasting time doing those steal missions. So right here, we bought supplies for the bunker, $75,000. We sell for $210,000. That's $2,100 bonus per player. We get $260,000 back. That's how much you can get back. I had around $248,000, but I've gotten $260,000 back selling in a full lobby. We do that 2 times a day. You can easily make over $400,000 doing that. Nightclub, we were selling it for $1,140,000. That's all in 1 day I made. Leave my PlayStation on that night, going AFK on the security cameras. You can do that as well, guys. The next day, you get on and you do these business battles. You do this method every hour. Collect the business battles as well. Fill up that nightclub, and then at the end of the day, when you sell everything, when you're done for the day, sell your nightclub last, because it's always going to be producing no matter what. And then if we combine everything, all those sales will round up to about $2,600,000, and we add up $2,400,000. That's from $400,000 method that we did earlier per hour. Let's say that we do it for about 6 hours. That's $2,400,000. So we would be getting basically around $4 to $5 million a day. I hope that you guys enjoyed this guide. I know this was a lot of explaining to do. I hope that I made it easier. Any questions you guys have down below, post them, and I'll try my best to answer as many as I can. A lot of people were begging me to make a solo MC guide. This is how I made it right here. Sell a bar to a bar 0.25. You can sell 1.5 bars of Coke. Do it this way. You have 1 delivery vehicle. Sell in the populated lobby. And again, you're not even risking that much. It's basically a bar to a bar 0.25, so you're not really risking that much. So I think it is worth selling in these populated lobbies. You can close your application also for all of these businesses, and you will get the majority of the product back. Just don't close your application for the nightclub. The nightclub is the one where you can lose everything if you close your application. For the nightclub, I always recommend selling as a CEO. Sell as a CEO. ghost yourself, and then if you sell that at 30-player lobby, you'll make a huge bonus. I hope you guys found this guide helpful. If you did, drop a like. If you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.